morning, guys. Happy Friday. Here we are once again, wrapping up the week with our pre-market scanner. There's a few gappers this morning, nothing too crazy, but as we saw earlier in the week, sometimes when there's less opportunities, it makes the opportunities that present themselves more obvious, and it makes every trader take them. So we have parabolic moves. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing that we don't have a lot of choices, because that means that no one else has a lot of choices and everyone is going to be looking at the same stocks. So the first one on the scanner is the one with the highest volume, CRVC. CRVS. And there's a few obvious levels that we're going to mark on the chart. Okay. I actually took a trade on it this morning also. Not a lot of resolution there yet. But yeah, these are the support and resistance levels that we could, watch today. Obviously had this big squeeze on break above this key level of 375. And it's now consolidating, coming down. I would love to see a bounce on that level. After the stock exhausts itself like this, we can see this is a sharp rejection of higher prices. So what this candle tells you is that the stock opened here, went all the way up here, and closed right there, back there again. So, that's very strong selling pressure. So when we see something like that, we need more buyers to help us beat these sellers that are starting to form here at high of day. In order to get more buyers, we need a bigger drop. So at least to this level, which was the key level that triggered the squeeze. And, obviously VWAP wouldn't be bad. A lot of buyers come in on VWAP. So, but it's close enough. So yeah, I would love to see a bounce on VWAP or this level for a move back to here. And then if we break above higher day, then we have another squeeze to 425 or even 4.5. So a lot of range there. Definitely top on my watch list for the day. Then we have IPHA, another gapper, and some obvious levels. And this one's also above VWAP and EMA, and it's actually just presented a VWAP bounce opportunity, and it's forming a 5-minute flag. That's why we have this slanted line there. Basically, the way we trade 5-minute flag breaks, and they're my favorite setup to trade. There's a whole video on them called Trading Gappers where I go through the strategy for 20 minutes. But basically, the key is, in order to determine that the consolidation period is over and buyers are overtaking sellers, we use the first candle to make a new high. So since this is on a 5-minute chart, the first 5-minute candle to make a new high is our entry trigger. We trade the same setup on a 1-minute chart sometimes also. Obviously, the 1-minute chart, the moves are shorter, so we only do it when the stock has a lot of momentum. For example, in this instance, when it's in full squeeze mode and we might not see an opportunity on the 5-minute chart to enter, so we open the 1-minute chart to find the more immediate entry. But as of right now, when it's this calm, the 5-minute chart is safer bet for me. So that's a trigger that we'd be waiting for there, unless we're already in on VWAP bounce. Then we have BBIG. We've been trading this stock a lot for the past few weeks, and actually added on my watch list this morning in case it doesn't pop up on scanner. But it did pop up on scanner when it did this move. When the scandal occurred, the scanner picked it up. But anyway, so the levels here are the levels from some other days that we've traded it. We've been trading this stock a lot. So for this morning, I'm just going to mark these two. and then would love to either get a VWAP bounce on Bell or a break above this level of 8.5 for a trade. BNGO, the stock is also heavily traded just throughout the years in the small cap day trading world. Oh, I guess my drawings didn't get removed. Oh, are these from? I definitely didn't chart these today. Very confusing. Okay, I'm just gonna do a clear set. And then we'll see. I have to check the float in the chat room, but if I'm not mistaken, this one is a little bit of a higher float than what we normally trade, but we've traded it a lot because it has proven it can move and it's been moving. So also about VWAP and EMA and also forming a 5-minute flag. So we'll watch that. And then we have GDEF, which is now sort of dead. And these are have less volume on the day, but this one in okay, let's try this again. ENVB has been popping on the scanner quite a lot, and we have been trading it in the past few weeks quite a lot. So it has a very clear area of resistance on 2.9. So a break above that is a short squeeze trigger to 295 and potentially high of day. So I'm just going to send an alert for that. Look, I guess this level was a level that we watched on this stock at some points in the past also, because we already had that same alert. So anyway, so we know it's a key level, so we are going to definitely keep an eye on that as well. And then I added CEI on my watch list, even though it's not on the scanner, because for the past few weeks also it's been moving a lot, and there were times when it wouldn't be on scanner in the morning, and then, for example, yesterday, I wonder if it popped up right on Bell on the momentum scanner, but it reminded me to just keep it on the watch list because it has momentum, so it could present some opportunities today. Today doesn't look that clear. It's very flat, so it might not, but it could also. What was the closing price yesterday? The closing price yesterday was 170. I'm just gonna mark that. There's also scripts in Thinkorswim that can mark the opening and closing price on your chart automatically from the previous day. Yeah, but that's yeah. I don't know if this one's gonna, because it's barcoding. So, but we can keep an eye on break above 175. Could potentially do a squeeze. And that's it. And let's see what AMC has been calm for the past couple of days. Yeah, probably nothing going on there, but there's some volume, so we can keep it on the chart. We have an alert for break above 52, but that one's now ways away. I'll make one for break above 46.85. And that would be a level I'd be interested in for a squeeze towards 48. Okay, that's what we're looking on today. I'm going to close the stream and go trade in the chat room. We have about 10 minutes to bell, so I'm going to give, all of my trade plans for bell, and I will see you guys there.